Have you ever wondered how our ancestors maintained cleanliness thousands of years ago? Let's take a journey back in time, to the age of ancient civilizations. In a world devoid of modern amenities, how did societies like the Egyptians, Romans, and Greeks manage their hygiene? You might be surprised to learn that they were quite innovative in their approach. The significance of hygiene was not lost on these ancient civilizations. They understood the role cleanliness played in overall health and disease prevention. With this in mind, they developed infrastructure that allowed them to maintain a certain standard of hygiene. The Egyptians, for instance, were known to bathe frequently in the Nile River. They used cleansing agents made from animal and vegetable oils combined with alkaline salts. They also created the world's first known deodorants, made from spices, citrus, and other fragrant substances. The Romans, on the other hand, took a more communal approach to cleanliness. They constructed grand bathhouses known as thermae and smaller facilities called balnei, which were open to all social classes. Roman aqueducts, an engineering marvel, supplied these bathhouses and public fountains with fresh water. The Greeks, too, valued cleanliness. They built public baths, and individuals bathed in large vases filled with water. The Greeks also used olive oil as a cleaning agent and scraped off the oil and dirt with a tool known as a strigil. Hygiene products were a part of their daily life, with records showing the use of soaps made from ashes and animal fats. Despite the lack of modern facilities, ancient civilizations recognized the importance of hygiene and made remarkable efforts to maintain cleanliness. Their innovative solutions highlight the ingenuity of the human mind and serve as a testament to the importance of hygiene throughout history. Moving forward to the Middle Ages, how did the perception of hygiene change during this period? The Middle Ages, spanning from the 5th to the 15th centuries, witnessed a significant decline in adherence to hygiene rules compared to the ancient times. This period is often referred to as the Dark Ages, and when it comes to hygiene, the moniker is quite fitting. During this era, the impressive hygiene facilities that were common in the ancient times, such as baths and aqueducts, fell into disuse. Many of these facilities were abandoned or repurposed, leading to a drastic decrease in public cleanliness. Bathing, once a regular part of life, became less frequent, often only occurring a few times a year. In some parts of Europe, bathing was even considered unhealthy and was discouraged. Along with the decline in public hygiene facilities, there was also a reduced use of hygiene products such as soap and deodorants. Soap, once a staple in the homes of the Romans and Greeks, became a luxury item, used sparingly if at all. The concept of personal cleanliness took a back seat as survival took precedence during these tumultuous times. This disregard for hygiene had severe consequences on public health. The lack of cleanliness and sanitation led to the spread of many diseases. Perhaps the most infamous of these was the Black Death, a devastating pandemic that swept through Europe in the 14th century, claiming the lives of millions. The disease was spread by fleas on rats, but the unsanitary conditions of the time certainly contributed to its rapid spread. In essence, the Middle Ages marked a dark period for hygiene. The decline in the use of hygiene facilities and products, coupled with a lack of understanding about disease transmission, led to widespread poor health and the spread of deadly diseases. It is a stark reminder of the importance of cleanliness and sanitation in maintaining public health. The Middle Ages marked a dark period for hygiene, leading to the spread of many diseases. As we enter the Renaissance and Enlightenment period, how did the understanding of hygiene evolve? A question that brings to light an era of renewed focus on hygiene, following a period of relative neglect during the Middle Ages. With the Renaissance came a resurgence of knowledge from ancient times, and hygiene was no exception. The Renaissance, often referred to as the rebirth, sparked a new interest in the sciences, and among the disciplines that flourished was the study of hygiene. Scholars and scientists of the time began to emphasize the importance of cleanliness and sanitation in preventing the spread of diseases. This awareness marked a significant shift from the lackadaisical approach to hygiene that had been prevalent in the Middle Ages. The Enlightenment period further bolstered this renewed focus on hygiene. This era saw a surge in scientific and intellectual exploration. The connection between cleanliness and health was studied in depth, and the importance of hygiene in disease prevention was widely promoted. Enlightenment thinkers believed in the power of human reason to combat ignorance and superstition, and this belief extended to their approach to hygiene. It was during this time that the germ theory of disease was proposed, providing a scientific explanation for the spread of illnesses and reinforcing the need for good hygiene. Hygiene practices also evolved during the Renaissance and Enlightenment period. The use of hygiene products like soap and deodorants increased. Soap, which had been a luxury item in the Middle Ages, became more commonly used for personal cleanliness. Deodorants, although not as we know them today, were also employed to combat body odor. These products were often made from natural substances like herbs and spices, and their use reflected a growing awareness of personal hygiene. In conclusion, the Renaissance and Enlightenment period witnessed a renewed focus on hygiene. The resurgence of knowledge from ancient times, coupled with new scientific discoveries, led to an increased understanding of the link between cleanliness and health. This period set the stage for modern hygiene practices, paving the way for further advancements in the centuries to follow. The Renaissance and Enlightenment period witnessed a renewed focus on hygiene, setting the stage for modern hygiene practices. In the 19th and 20th century, how did hygiene practices transform with advancements in science and technology? As we journey into the 19th and 20th centuries, we witness a remarkable transformation in the realm of hygiene, propelled by scientific and technological advancements. This era saw the establishment of modern hygiene facilities, a development that would significantly alter the dynamics of public health. One of the most significant developments of this period was the establishment of water treatment and sewage systems. The advent of water treatment facilities meant that for the first time in history, large populations could access clean, treated water, a crucial element in maintaining hygiene. Simultaneously, proper sewage systems were being implemented on a grand scale. This not only improved living conditions, but also curtailed the spread of waterborne diseases. The 19th and 20th centuries also saw the widespread use of hygiene products. Soap, which had been a luxury item in previous centuries, became a household staple thanks to industrial production. Similarly, deodorants began to gain popularity in the 20th century, changing societal norms related to body odor and personal hygiene. Moreover, this era witnessed the birth of the germ theory of disease, which fundamentally changed our understanding of illness and hygiene. The work of scientists like Louis Pasteur and Robert Koch revealed that many diseases were caused by microorganisms, reinforcing the need for good hygiene to prevent their spread. These developments had profound implications for public health. The widespread use of hygiene products, coupled with access to clean water and proper sanitation, drastically reduced the incidence of diseases. Life expectancy improved, and the overall health of populations saw marked improvement. In essence, the 19th and 20th centuries marked a period of immense progress in the field of hygiene. With each scientific discovery and technological advancement, the world took a step closer towards better health and hygiene. The 19th and 20th century marked significant strides in hygiene practices, greatly improving public health. Now, how important is hygiene in our current world, especially with the emergence of new diseases like COVID-19? Well, in a nutshell, it's paramount. Our world today is interconnected like never before. With the ease of travel and the global exchange of goods and services, diseases can spread swiftly across continents. The recent COVID-19 pandemic is a stark reminder of this reality. This novel coronavirus, which originated in a single city, managed to traverse the globe in a matter of months, affecting millions of people and reshaping our way of life in the process. This underscores the vital importance of maintaining good hygiene practices in our daily lives. In the face of such threats, simple, time-tested hygiene practices have proven to be our first line of defense. Frequent hand washing, for example, has been emphasized by health authorities worldwide. It's not a novel concept. It's something we've been taught since childhood. Yet, its importance cannot be overstated. By regularly washing our hands with soap and water, we can eliminate harmful pathogens and significantly reduce the risk of disease transmission. But it's not just about hand washing. Wearing masks has become a common sight worldwide. Masks act as a barrier, protecting us and those around us from airborne particles, including those that carry viruses. It's a simple yet effective tool in our fight against the spread of diseases. And let's not forget about social distancing. By maintaining a safe distance from others, especially in public spaces, we can minimize the chance of coming into contact with harmful pathogens. It's a practice that has been critical in controlling the spread of COVID-19. In today's world, hygiene is more critical than ever. By adhering to simple hygiene practices, we can prevent the spread of many diseases and safeguard our health. So let's continue to wash our hands, wear our masks, and maintain our distance. After all, our health and the health of those around us depend on it.